Okay, it looks like we are live. So welcome back. Today I'm going to be continuing to work on my IRC client. In Rust, of course. Let me see what I've got right now. I've not looked at it since yesterday. So let me just run it. And alright, so get this, remove this mute. Okay. I didn't know we had I didn't know we had these warnings like this. I can get rid of the mutable, okay. But I think it does connect. And then let me see what do we handle. Yeah, so if we send a message like that, then it will show up here. Yeah. Username sent the command test. So that looks like it works. Yeah. So basically what I want to do is sort of separate it out into so I can use it more as a library, which I can then import into a file and make a Twitch bot out of it. So yeah, I think I'm going to need another strut for the client. And then we'll have all the functions pretty much implemented attached to this structure. So let's see, we're going to need the client. So what is the stream? Yeah, I suppose we could call it that. So it'll be a stream, which will be a TCP stream. I think that is how it works. So we have one of those. And then we'll need a writer and a reader. Which will be a buff writer. And then, oops, I need a comma actually. And then a reader, which is a buff reader. Okay. And I think that's pretty much all that we need right now. We might need a buffer as well. We'll see once we get it set up. So let me just do client. And then I will just move some of these functions in here. So first of all, let's try to make this. So this is just basically well, maybe I'll make the new first. So new, just like that. New. And yeah, so this will be how you initialize it. So it'll just return that client. And for now, it'll be a TCP stream. New. Yeah, something like that, I think. And then also buff writer. New. All right, I'm not sure if this will work exactly, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so then we can do that. So we can make a new one. And that is, yeah, so we'll be able to do that. And then I just want connect. So this will basically connect. So we're going to need to pass, we'll need self. And then we're also going to need to pass the server that you want to connect to, so, or the address. So address, which that can be one of those, a string, like that. Not a string, but a slice, whatever. And then also a port, which will be the same thing. Okay, and I don't know if it will return something. I think it'll just modify itself, so we don't need to return anything. Alright, and then we want to do this. So we might actually return an error. Well, I don't know, we'll see. So then I'll do mute stream. Yeah, so I'm just gonna basically copy what I have here. And yeah, so in here we're going to put address plus I'll do it like this. It might be a better way to do this, but that will work. So I'm going to do it like that. Else I'm just going to, for now, I'm going to change this and actually add proper error handling, because I don't want it to just crash. Crashed. Okay, something like that. And then here, we can do this. So this is reading from the file, the client. So I think that's probably something that we want to pass. Yeah, maybe you could pass it in here as well. Basically just the client. Which can be a string. Maybe it shouldn't be called client though, because that's what I'm calling this. So it can just be password, I suppose. Because that's essentially what it is. Yeah, and then yeah, so then I can do so we have the password, and we're going to need to append this to it as well. Okay. So let me do then mutable. Alright, so we have the writer. So we can do self, I think we can do this, equals buff writer, new, and then, yeah, we want the stream, which we do have, so, try clone, and then, yeah, I'm just going to unwrap for now, but I will change it. And then we need to do the same thing for the reader. Okay. And then we can write stuff here as well, so I'll just copy this for now. Yeah, just copy it right up here. Okay. And then we need to actually change this to be the right things, but not yet. Because we will need to pass the server, yeah. And then I will just copy this loop in there and see if it works. See if it works. Okay. Because theoretically it should all work. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to adjust some things here, but for now, I think that'll be good. So I can move all this. I'll leave the client in there because I'm going to use that. But I can get rid of all this stuff. And then, whoops. Alright, so we can have the client, and then we want to, hello there, how are you doing? How are you doing? Okay, so we want the client, and then we want to make a new, yeah, well actually, so this can be called password. And then we'll do let client equals client new, like this. Yeah, so we're not going to pass anything there. We'll do client.connect. And we're going to pass, so we need the address, the port, and then the password. So yeah, the address is irc.twitch.tv. The port is going to be 6667. And then we also need the password, which I can pass password. And it needs to be actually like this, I think. Something like that. Alright, so let me see if this will actually compile. It's not go. Why would you do that? Alright, so we do have some issues. Alright, so generic argument. Alright, let me go to the top issue. Top error. Okay. Alright, so it doesn't like that. How do I TCP stream? Okay. I might need to. This is actually not right. It needs to be connect. I might need to do that here though. I'm not sure. Let me look at TCP stream. Yeah, lost. Alright, and let me look at the documentation. Yeah, I might have to do that in here. Yes, we can connect. Is there a new? It doesn't look like it. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll have to connect in here. Well, I can do that for now. I'm just gonna do it like this for like a second and see if that will actually work. So did that fix that error? Let's see. No. Alright, so what am I doing something wrong with this? I forget how this works exactly. Let me look at I did one of those, but I found that. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to actually do streaming with that. Yeah, I forgot. What about that? And then yeah, something like that. And then this might be able to be so let me try. Okay, and I think I spelled buff writer wrong. Yep, I did. Writer. Okay. Yeah. And now let's see what else. Okay. Client. Yeah, because that is actually self.client. Actually, we don't have the client. So, oh yeah, so this is actually going to be the password. So yeah, just password.addByte. Okay, and let's see. Reader. It needs to be self.reader, yeah. Self.reader, okay. And let's see, so, expected one generic argument. Okay, so, alright, I'm not sure. Okay. So, cannot be used, okay. Connect, yeah, I can do address, to string. And port dot to string. Think like that will work. Okay, and this. Where is? Okay, client new client dot connect. I need to do this. I forget how it all works. All right, let me go to the top again. Okay, struct client. Yeah, so I need that, and also this, I think. Okay. Okay. Can I actually just do that? 'Cause that's what I want, right? Yeah, something like that. Well, let's actually read, right? So read. Yeah. And then I don't know if I need that. Okay, no. Can't do that. Okay, so you have to undo that and then do it the way it was suggested. Alright. Alright. Mm, actually, I think it goes. Whoops. I think I should do it here, yeah. Right. Okay. Cannot spell. And let's see. So, okay, can't do that there. Alright. Alright, let me read the warning again, or the error. Let me actually clear all that so that that way it's easier to see. Okay. Not implemented. So yeah, in the client it wants me to do that. Okay. IO, right. And let's see now. In here as well. Oops. Okay. And now method not found in there, so it doesn't like that. Alright, we need the read as well. Okay. Let's do IO read. And I can do this. Alright, something like that. And alright, now we have quite a few issues. So yeah, so new is not a thing there. So it's gonna have to be connect. Yeah. Okay. Clear it again. And now, back at the top. Okay, yeah, and then I can just unwrap that again. So I might actually get rid of the new, and then just have the user initialize it. Maybe we'll do that. Okay. Yeah, and the buff writer needs that. So, I think we can just do. This might not work. Alright, so. Yeah, it needs self then. Yeah, we can't do that, but. Okay. Yeah. So maybe I'll just initialize them and then have the user. Yeah, okay. Instead of doing this. Instead of doing that. I don't know. What if I... Alright, let me start over again. And self. Okay. And then expected stir found string. Alright, so it wants that to... Alright. Mismatch types. Expected T found TCP stream. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, what if, yeah, what if instead of this, instead of the new, for right now, I'm going to do this, and have the user, so let stream equals, and then I'll do this here, like this, yeah, okay, stream connect, just like that, and then we can pass the stream in here, stream, and then writer is, well actually these can be like this, then we don't have to use them here, But we don't have the stream. Oh yeah. Okay. It's like that. And then we can have that. Why are they like that? Why can I not? Huh. My keyboard's not. Okay, something like that. And get rid of the new. Did I? Yeah, get rid of that. And then try to connect using that. So instead of setting it here, it'll already be set. It'll be set, and we can just do, yeah. So, stream, okay. And then we can do, actually, we already connect. So we don't really need to do that. So connect, yeah, I'm gonna have to change it, but I want to try to get this to work. So just do self.stream. Okay, self.stream. Okay, and let's see. Now, I did closing delivery. Alright, so I missed, oh, it's probably right here. Okay, missing reader and writer. Okay, client. Oh yeah. Writer is that. Reader is that. There we go. And let's see. So I cannot spell it out. Okay. Writer, there we go. And missing reader. We have reader. So but this needs to be a comma. Okay. Item list starts here. Yeah, because we don't have the else anymore. Okay, there we go. And I think I need that. Okay, and it needs to be mutable client. Okay, okay. All good, mutable. And alright, move occurs because stream has type that, which does not implement the copy trait. Stream. Okay. So why does it? I do have. Do I need to just make a clone? Equals stream dot by clone. Okay, and then try to use that in here. Stream clone. Stream clone. I don't need to actually. Yeah, do this again. Okay. Yeah, so it still doesn't work. What if I make a second clone? Yeah, just to get it working. Stream clone 2. And, alright, it did actually, it did compile. We have some issues. And I don't think it's gonna work, but test, and it did actually work. Okay. So I would like to not do this though. So that would be ideal. I also would like to not have to do this. But so we can connect. We don't need to send those things anymore because we don't use them. But yeah. So this is let's really more authenticate. Okay. So I was trying to think. Think how it can be modified essentially. Parse message. Where is that? Do I ever call it parse message? Yeah, I do. I should make that a part of this as well. Yeah. Okay, something like that. Oops. And let's indent it, and then these are probably won't ever use it, so it'll just be within here, called within here. And then we can do self.parse message rather than that. We don't. Do we need self? I don't know that we use self. Okay. So then it did still compile. Yes, we have some warnings in here. God, where is that at? That is the amount of bytes that we read, so we don't need that. Let's do that. Okay, and alright, so let me, address is not used either. Yeah, okay, so I need to fix it so that I don't have to initialize it like this. So maybe we don't need the writer and the reader to be, do we need it to be part of the structure? I'm trying to think. Maybe. Alright, so what if we don't? What if we remove it from here? Then we can get rid of all this as well. Okay. We might need to. I don't know. We'll find out. So yeah, and then try to actually do that in here. Yeah, just kind of right up here. Do it like that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, can actually handle that as well. Whoops. Like that. Okay. Something like that. This needs to be self upstream. And let's see. So, use import. Okay, that's okay. So where is? Alright, yeah, that needs to be a semicolon. Alright. And reader. Yeah, because there is no self.reader anymore. So where are we using that? That's here. Because it is just reader now. That is stream.write. So we don't actually use the writer, do we? Writer dot. Yeah, I don't think we use it. What if I don't have it at all? Okay. Buff writer is unused, okay. Reader's not found. Oh yeah, this needs to be let. Makes sense, makes sense. Print hello world. That one actually compiled. Believe it or not. In Rust. So stream clone is not used, yeah, okay. Did it, did not compile because it needs to be mutable, yeah, okay. We do use the reader, because the reader is useful. Because we can read just the line. That is why. So, yeah, then it compiled. Alright. So that is good then. Yeah, so we don't need the writer at all, so I can just get rid of that entirely. Yeah, and this can just be like that. Okay, and then we initialize the writer or the reader in here. We have to write, we can do this. So I can make another function in here. Just say. Yeah, I think say. Maybe there should be like an and that is going to take the username and the password. Yeah, I think that would make sense. So we need self. We need user. Say nickname. With that, and then password. Okay, and then we can do something like what we're doing here. Okay, something like that, and then password as bytes. Okay, and then this can be nick is. We can't do it like that. So, yeah, so I'm gonna have to do like this. Just like that, and then plus. Bytes. I think something like that will work. Yeah, and then we can just call self.aw and just pass in the password. And then, yeah, now I'll just put this. Okay, something like that. And let's see. Yeah, so that's not gonna work. I might have to do. Yeah, I might have to actually make it like this. So basically, let nick equal nick plus nickname plus something like that, and then just put nick as bytes. Nick.as bytes. Okay, and then yeah, okay, .to on sure. And now, okay. Okay, looking good. Yeah, so we don't need the clones anymore, which are down here. So we initialize the client with this stream. So, could probably do something about that as well. For now, though. Yeah, so this is a lot better now. Yeah, we should probably move the connection into here. So, let me look at the TCP stream again. Then TCP stream. No. What are the connect? Okay. Yeah, turned out right. So I want to connect, but I want it also to be an element. So how can I do that? Because I can't just do new. So that's not valid. Alright, so okay. Well, this is probably fine actually. If I make like a stream, yeah, in the stream, actually, if I make one in here, which is just basically new stream, and you just call this with the username and password. No, with the address and port. Yeah, so these, since we don't use them in here, I can just paste them in there. And then connect to it, like that. So where is that? Down here. Okay, something like that. And we can just do, we can just return it, really. I think like that. Okay, and then this can be, address, string, plus, that, plus, that. Alright, something like that. And actually the port needs to be port. Okay, and let's see. So yeah, connect does not take those anymore. Which is down here. So we just need a password for that at the moment. And this can be client new stream. Just the return of that, and we will put irc.twitch.tv as well as the port in here. And then so that found that. Oh yeah. I think I need to, yeah, I need to return from here. I can fix that. Return a TCP stream. Okay. Alright, and I can get rid of that, okay. And then it did actually compile. It wants me to remove the mutable from that. I can do that. On this one, okay. And there we go. Alright, we're compiling, and if I send a thing, it does actually still work. Alright, it is connecting properly. Alright, so that's how you have to initialize it right now. So I could really just make this new. We still take the same thing, but we return that client. And then, yeah, so something like that. And then, yeah, instead of this, we can just call new. Let's see. Basically just the client equal that. Okay, and then if I run it, oh yeah, because we need to actually return client from it now. Client, okay, and yeah, we need to set this as stream. Okay, and it needs to be mutable. Hey there, Bez, how are you doing? That, if I pronounced that right. Bez. Okay, something like that, and then it does compile now. Alright, and we don't have all those warnings. That is good, that is good. Okay, so we have a read file as well. That could go in there as well. That's why we're using it. So, Probably before this one. Oh yeah, so read file, and it returns that. Alright, and that should all work, I think. We need self. Actually, that's really more of a... Really doesn't belong in here. Yeah, I think, come on. Move it out. Move back out. Yeah, it's good in there. Okay. Okay, so... Yeah, now this is how we can initialize it and then connect. So we're going to want to change things. So we're going to need another one for join. Join. So we need self as well as the server, which can be a slice like that. We're going to want to do this. It's right here, and join, and then hashtag, and then we want to add the server as well. These are like ASP.NET in Rust, or something similar. This is actually a crate, so I don't want that. Format. Okay. Can I do it like that? I do. Format. Yeah, so I want to format, and then put join that, and I want to, yeah, as in join is command for SQL. No, it's for joining the IRC server. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so let me do that, and it might not work. I guess I might have to do 2 bytes. Okay, and in 2 bytes. Okay, because that returns 2 bytes. Let me do that then. Actually, it's adds bytes is what I want. Adds bytes. Okay. If the join is never, yeah, so I need to actually call it now. So I can do self.join, and we'll pass the server in here as well. So server. Yeah, because that's sort of where when you connect, you're gonna want that. So the server, and it's just a string like that. Okay, pass the server, and then find that connect, and the server will be that one. Alright, and compiles, and let me see, did it join? And it did. Okay, so now we can detect commands. Alright, so that is all good. Okay. And then I think we can make another one for say. So if you want to say something. Say. Okay, so we're going to need self, and then we're going to need a message. Okay, the message can just be a string like that as well. And we basically just want to do this. So and then the server. So we should probably want like a server in here as well. Server, which can just be a string. Probably you're going to want that, and then instead of passing the server here, well, let me just do this quickly. And then yeah, and then we can also put the message here. Okay. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. And then, yeah, so we want to set the server. So this can be self.server instead of passing it in here. Yeah, something like that. And then we don't need to pass it in here either, because it is set. So just saying that self.server. We don't even need that, so we can just rejoin. Yeah, but you can set the server here. So in the client new, we're going to want the server, so we'll need to pass that. Pass that here. And the server is server. Okay, something like that should work. And we can just call this with the server that we have. And it should connect. Alright, so connect, yeah, it doesn't need a server anymore, so that's why. And now, expected string, but found that. Yeah, so it needs to be to string. Okay, and say is never used. Yeah, so I need to actually use it. So let's see. So we say, we just do self.say. We need a message in there. Hello, and then just plus message.username. Something like that. And let's see if that'll compile. Okay, I can do okay. Yeah, it wants me to actually do this as well. Okay, and now, nope, now it wants more stuff. Let's do that. Alright, so it wants all of this to be like that. So that's why it wants that. Okay. And okay, one more thing. Now let's do it. Okay, and then if I say a command, okay, did not work. Okay, that's okay. Did it try? Private message. So that's how you send a message, right? So that's the server. So let me print out what it says. Format, yes, just the same thing. Self.server and message. And yeah, just print that whole thing out. Okay, and then redo it. And yeah, okay, so it wants me to do that as well. All good. And then if I say something, then yeah. So it did try to do that. So what is wrong about that? Let me actually look at my Go implementation. And here, so message. Test. You have to say it with the bang, the exclamation mark, if you want it to show up here. So private message. Where's just say? Yeah, say. So private message. That. Oh, okay, right. It needs a colon. Like that. Yeah, just like that. Alright, so I'm going to refresh it now. And now, if I do test, and it should respond. Okay, it did actually respond. Yeah, I can show that it did. Pop out. And yeah, you can see if it loads. Yeah. Okay, connecting, and you can see it said hello. So I can say test, and it will respond saying that. So yeah, we can detect that now. That is good. So now, yeah, so it'll say hello, whatever the username is. Which obviously isn't very useful right now, but it is a start. So, something that we have to be able to do as well is to be able to handle things. Yes, and it did work. It did work. So we're gonna have to be able to handle. Like we're gonna want to be able to send stuff while it is actually, while it's doing this, basically. So we need like a thread, I think. Can we do that? Because we can't just do client.say, because it won't do anything until it's over. Client.say, yes. Yeah, so that's not gonna work. Yeah, until it's done, but if we do it before, I think it will work. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. Oh, that's my other bot, which I wrote in Go, which I'm basically recreating right now, that says that. Because there is actual commands I can do, something like that, and it will, yeah, there you go, and it comes up. But that's why it says that. It's not this one saying that, it's my other one. Because it's uses the same command thing. Okay, so client.say is not working when we do that, because we're not connected, that's why it doesn't work. So maybe the loop should be handled by the user of the library. And then I don't have to worry about threading and stuff. We're basically, I can just call this something like that. Client dot auth, like that, and then also join. Client dot join, and we don't have to pass anything else there. But maybe we should pass it. No, I'd rather leave it in there. So that's fine. And then when we connect, yeah, well, I guess we don't even, do we need even to connect? Yeah, but then I feel like we want to set the reader. Then we have to deal with all that again. But yeah, get rid of the R. And then basically I want this loop, to not be here. Basically. Yeah, I want it to be here. So we don't really have that thing. Instead of connect, we can return, we can just return a reader, bulk reader. And then we'll just return this. Yeah, just like that, actually. Okay, so it'll return that. And we're gonna need to return errors as well, soon. But first I want to get it working. So yeah, well, we can return that, and that would just return the reader for that. Basically is, basically listen, I suppose. It's not really what it is, but, yeah, and then we can just do, let reader equals client dot listen. And yeah, we don't need to pass anything then. Yeah, it can have self. But we don't, yeah. And then we can get that, and we can use that in here. Yeah, let me see. So, alright, what's that? Okay, this function can't have self. Oh, yeah, because this is not self, so like, let's say. Do I use self anywhere else in here? Don't think so. Alright, and then it wants that for the, okay, this one actually has self as well. Okay. Some of that stuff I don't want in here. Alright, so, buff reader. Buff reader. It is here. It's really a reader, but can I do that? Okay, consider borrowing. Do I use the password again? Oh, I don't need this. So, oh yeah, okay, because it is, okay, like that. Info reader client, okay. So it wants me to do that. Read. Yeah, is it, no, it's actually a IO reader like that, yeah? Yeah. Maybe it is just read. Okay. Okay. And reader doesn't have a size known at compile time. Okay. So, get how to deal with that. All local variables. Right, can I put that in? And then in here, what can I need for that? Okay. Wait, maybe it does go in here. Don't know. Struct client. Yeah, okay, it doesn't want that. And I thought not. And this won't work either. Okay. So can I not return that then? Okay. So I might need to do that a different way. Yeah. T, yeah, okay, T is not. Yeah, and then it just unconstrained. So let me look that up. Okay. Less unconstrained. Yeah, I spelled that completely wrong. Type parameter, yeah. So let's see if there's a workaround or something. Basically a way to make it right. So okay. Okay. Unconstrained type perimeter. Okay. For A. A anywhere in the input. Okay. Do I have to make a separate one for this specific? How can I look up code of client? What do you mean? You mean the source code for this that I'm working on now? Because that is there. Yeah, that. If that's not what you meant, then let me know. So, yeah, alright, good. Good. Alright, so this isn't gonna work out. Let me look at, what is this? TCP stream. And do I need the reader then? Actually, can I just do without a reader? And instead just use the stream.read. So if I get rid of the reader, and then do stream.read like that, will that work? This actually, yeah, I need to get rid of this now. But you ignore code of that. Yeah, well that is the secret client key for my bot. And if I leak that, then people could get access the account. It's basically like a password for it. Yeah. Use import. Yes, I don't need that anymore. And stream.read. Yeah, it's actually client.stream. Yeah, okay. Don't be sorry, it's all good. Okay, mutable. U8, but found mutable string. Oh yeah, so that can't be a string now. So it needs to be like, that's U8. Whoops, U8, and then just 8, something like that. And let's see, parse message. Expected string, found that. So I need to convert that actually to a string, which I do actually do that. How can I do that? Convert U8 array. Yeah, actually this one. Because I was looking at it yesterday. So, yeah. So stir from. All right. So I think I can do. Basically let's stir. Stir equal. Buff dot read. No. Buff. No. Hang on. Stir equals. Stir from. Yeah, 8. Buff. Right. For now, I'm not. And then you stir in here instead of this. Stir. And do I use that anywhere else? Actually, right here. Okay, something like that. And yeah, I need to do that as well. And parse message. Okay. String but found stir. Okay, so I can do 2 string for that. And okay, all good. And then message is not found. Oh, because this needs to be actually message. That's not bad. And okay, so it compiled. And can I do this? And there we go. All right, so it is working like that then. So yeah, you join, and then you need a buffer. Okay. Need a buffer. So I don't really want to have to do all this. So I want a function, which can just return, the string. So basically just stir equal client.read, something like that, and it will return a string from that. Basically, yeah. So it just reads the current thing like this. So if I get rid of all this, and I make a read. Something like that, and just actually return this. So this needs to be self. Yeah, okay. That might not work, but I can try it. So client.stream.read, okay. Where is that at? Stir equal client dot, yeah. No, I don't want stream. Maybe I can't call it read. Oh yeah, it needs the self actually. That is wrong. Okay, and then parse message. Yeah, we actually need to return from this. I forgot about that. So this is a slice, I think. It might actually need to be a string. Yeah, we don't want the equal here. Just want that. And client, okay. Yeah, okay, so that's not gonna work then. But you can't have more than one of those, so let me do this. Just like this, and then see if I can get this to work. Here. And let's see. So buff is borrowed here. Okay. So the buff, yeah, because it's a local variable. So yeah, so I can't do that because it references it. So I could pass buff. Trying to think. So what's the best way to do this? Let's see. What if I instead return a string? That still might not work. Okay. So say and parse methods are never used. Okay, that's okay. And let me see. So it is doing that. So okay. Looking good then. So it did work. So now we need a way to be able to do this because we can't. Can I do client.clone? Maybe I just actually want to get read message and then return the message rather than this. Yeah, and then that will basically do all of this. So if we get a message, yeah, basically, yeah, then move this in here. So I can, yeah, not clone it. Get rid of that, and do this same thing. Not say anything, but just return the message that we get. Then return message, something like this. Something like this. Hey there, lunatic. How are you doing? Lunatic. Yeah. Okay. So, that didn't work. So, yeah, basically move this into here. Read message. Message, okay. And we want to return a message instead of that, which would be this. This can be self. And this needs to then be stored with that. And let's see, so the message found that. Let me actually do else. Yeah, else we need to actually pen it. It did not work. No, that's not really what I want to do. I only want to return if there is. So I can do like result, something like that, and then otherwise return error. Something like that. I think I need to give it an error though. So I need to actually define some errors because there is a couple of possible ones. So I think I can do something like basically find errors errors, and then I think that's how you do it. And then this is just no message error, and that is what we can return here. Yeah. Client errors. No message error. Okay. Like that. Okay, and don't need to do that. Oh yeah, it needs to be okay message. Okay, message. And oh yeah, here actually here we want to do that also. Here as well, I think. So maybe I don't want it else. I just want to do it right here. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to define the email that we're using here. So errors, something like that, and I need a semicolon, and then yeah, actually I need to handle this now. So handle this in here, and then can I just this will be a message print line message dot message. Can I do that? Okay, and we need to client error. Yeah, actually that's not what I want to get. So I need to match this. If let okay message is that, then do this. Okay, and let's see. So if I send one of those, it does actually print it out. Okay, that is good then. Say is never used, but I'm going to use that, so I'm not worried about that. And basically, otherwise we get an error. And actually I need to change this. So I just want to do that if it's a private message. I don't actually want to check for this thing. Yeah, basically it's out here. Okay, I can just do this. Something like that. Okay, error. And then, yeah, get rid of this check. And I actually want to move it into here. So, something like that. Alright, and now, okay, it wants me to do the return. So, that's alright. Alright. This one doesn't have to go, right? Yeah. Alright, and now it should still work. Still work. Okay. All's good then. So, now, yeah, we have the error. And then we can return the errors from other places as well, once we get to that. But yes, now we can read message. So, okay. So I'm just looking at how it all works. In the password. Actually, I want to format it. So, so we'll have the password. So we can do format. And basically, I want password. Dot x buttons. Can I do that? Can I do that? Rather than this. Like that. Expected a comma. Yep. Okay. And then, does it connect? Okay, it did not connect, so that did not work. But because the pass still has this on it. And I can add that as well. So you just want to have to pass this. So basically, password, I want it to just be equal to read file. Okay, and then did it connect? Oh, it did. Okay, so that's all good. Because that is a bit better. What do I do? Alright, okay. So, alright, yeah, all good. So, yeah, now we can connect. And that connects to the server. That authorizes it. This joins. Okay. Yeah, that's all good. And this is the loop. So yeah, you just check this. Otherwise, it is, yeah, it's going to just return the error. So that doesn't really matter. So yeah, you can handle this now. Yeah, you could do, so you check the first character. You could probably match the whole thing. If we split, let's see, so let command equals, let me see, so basically I want to do message.message.split whitespace, something like that, dot collect, I think something like that, will that work? Split whitespace, yeah, I spelled it wrong, white space, okay, and yeah, so this is going to be a vector of string. Okay. There we go. And then, yeah, then I want to use that. So basically, then we can just match the first part. Yeah, match the first part. Instead of doing this, we can do match commands 0, I think. And then if it is help, then we can do something. So, let's say, where are you write constructor for client? It's up here. This. So client new. And just pass these in and it just returns just like this. For the work new operator. This is, yeah, this one. Yeah, right up here in the implementation for client. There's just the new. And it's, yeah, it's not a method because it doesn't have the self. So that's why you call it in this way. Yeah, okay. So let me see. Client.say, and yeah, I have to put a message. That needs to be a comma. And let's see. Yeah, otherwise we'll just do, oh yeah, I can just crash, that's fine. That is fine. So, run that, and help. And it did say that, and also the other bot went off, so, yeah, and then it also crashed. Yeah, because we don't really want it to crash. Otherwise, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, basically, so yeah, we can do that now, and then that's how we can match it. And then if we need to use the rest of it, like, let me look at the commands that I have actually. In my Go bot that I have built, Twitch bot, and I have Go in here. These are all the commands that I have, so one of them, or at least one of them, forget which one, yeah, say, so something like that. You can make it say something. So I could do that. If I do say, and then we can just return client.say, and we want to do commands 1, 2. I don't think we can do that because we need it to a stir. So vector to stir. Watching this while trying to do my own uni assignment. Nice. Okay. Something like that. And then I want to yeah. Okay. .map. Alright, I could do that. So I think I can just do .join actually, right? No. Wait, hang on. .join. Like that. Yeah. And it needs that. Okay, and then, alright, it wants borrow. Alright. And then it should be able to do say something. And it should say something. And it did. It said it twice, actually. That's not good. Oh, no, it's because the other one said that. Yeah. I don't really want it to crash it, so I'll just unknown command. There we go. Something like that. And then I don't need this anymore. Yeah, because you kind of handle that in there. Yeah, so that is sort of how I can do that. Alright, and that makes it quite easy. Quite easy to implement command. So I'm not really going to do it in here. I want it to be create an external library that I can just import and then use in this way. But I think that is good then. So yeah, to get the entire command like that. Okay, so what else? Because that's all I'm going to do with it. In the future, if I want to do something else, then I'll just add the functionality for it. But this is pretty much all that I need. So I think I'm just going to work on the errors right now. So yeah, if we join, we could write and it could fail. What could it actually fail with? So let me look at the write. Yeah, I have write. So flush as well, and write. So result. Well, I can just match it. It doesn't really matter, right? Basically, yeah, so we could have write fail and... whoops. Yeah, write fail. And then also, we could have a read fail. And we could have a flush fail. So we need to handle all that. So instead of doing unwrap, we want to actually match that. Maybe should you use if let? Wait. So then this could return an error. So, yeah, could just be a result, and then find errors. Alright, so we just want to return if it's okay. Okay, actually, let's do if let. Okay. Okay. McGives22 followed. Thank you, I appreciate that. So yeah, if let, this is, we don't really need the result of it, so yeah. Okay, and we can just ignore that, because we just want to do that. So yeah, let's do nothing here. How do I do that? Just like that, I think. Something like that. And then error, E, so we just want to return, actually we don't care what the error is. We just want to return, errors. And what is the error? So this would be a write. Write error maybe is what I should call it. Yeah, I'll change it to error. Okay, and error. All good. And then, yeah, so now, should be able to return that. And if that compiles, it does not. Yeah, because it wants me to, but I don't want to return anything else. I tried to use Rust as a microservice, and I got it working locally, but had to give up onto it due to the Docker file throwing errors constantly when I tried to containerize it. I've not used Docker, like, at all, so I do not know the pains of that, but it does sound pretty painful. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to return anything from this. Maybe just no error. Okay. And yeah, we can just return no error. Like it's no error. But that still doesn't really help this. Still doesn't help with that. We also want to do this one as well. Yeah, but we don't want to return that. So, yeah, we don't want to do that. Do nothing. And then, yeah, I don't need that. So, don't unwrap. And do the same thing. Just do nothing, or return client errors. This is a flush error. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't really want to return another value. So can I? Yeah, actually, if it's not a result, it is not a result, and it's just like this. Then I can just return that. Okay. Yeah, and then just return. Return a. I don't know if this is the right way of doing it, but basically just say no error. Oops, like that. Okay. And yeah, but I don't want to. I want to do nothing here. So no way to just continue. Maybe we can do. What could I do about that? Don't remember how. Oh, if it's okay, I can go on to do this. Kind of nest it. I don't know whether that's right. And if this is okay, then return this. And we don't really need this here. So that's all good. Yeah, good like that. Okay, and something like that. So then, okay, variant in this enum. So we never use read error, that's okay. And we never read from username in the message. That's okay. Alright, so those are all fine. And now we should probably handle the error when we try to join. So we do join here. And basically, yeah. So is that probably won't fail? Yeah, I don't really need to handle it right now, but it should do that. Yeah, it should be okay. Client.join, okay. And then let's see what else could fail. So anywhere else that I do unwrap, it could fail. So this is the same thing, basically that I have up there. So it is similar, except it's just saying something. So yeah, instead of that, we want to basically put this in here. Okay, like that. And then, yeah, we also want to flush, and that should be fine. But we don't want to unwrap. Okay, something like that. And semicolon. Yeah, right there. And then it compiles. Okay. So that's good then. And then where else do we do that? Here we unwrap a few times, so I'm gonna need to fix that, and I don't need that. Okay. So nickname. So there's quite a few places that this could fail. We have the right error again. I feel like. Since I call this so many times, I should make a more generic one. So maybe instead of say, this could be private message. And then we can make a new one, which is say. Yeah, which is like this. See, there we go. And this one's say, except it doesn't, it just, basically, it just takes the message that you're going to say. And it tries to write that along with, yeah, just tries to write the message that you're saying. Yeah, so just something like this. Just like that, and it just puts the message in here. Just the message. And then, yeah, and it still tries to do all that, all the same. And then instead of this, we don't need to handle it over and over again, because it'll flush and everything. So we can just do self.say. And the message I want to put in here is this message that we have. So message, like that, and then also the message. And just put self.server and message. Then we only need to check it once. So yeah, basically, so this needs to return as well. To return a client errors. Maybe we should call client error, but I'm not going to change that right now. So yeah, and then if it's okay, then we're good. No error. No error, and then otherwise, there is an error. Then we need to return a right error. Actually, we want to return whatever error that this returns, because it is going to be one of them. So, yeah, there we go. And then I don't need all this, and that is a bit more concise. And we can do the same thing in the or in the join rather, just like this. Basically, we want to join, and we just put the server, and that's it. Okay, just like that. Client error is no error, otherwise we get an error. Yeah, and that should be good then. Okay, and we can do, so we have the say now. And then we do that all compile. So I did make some mistakes. Expected client errors, found that. Okay, yeah, I do need to handle that because that does return stuff. So I want to ignore the value. So I think I can do that just like this. Something like that. Well, actually, I should handle the value, but for now, I can just ignore it. Okay, and consider a semicolon. Yeah, that's my bad. Alright, so compile that now. And result. Oh yes, we need to make it actually like that. Actually, no, not like that. So what do I need to... mismatch types. Oh, yeah, because it's never going to be that. So basically, yeah, we just want to match it with no error. Yeah, missing dots. It's actually this. Yeah, and in this, it is always an error, so it's not going to be like that. Otherwise, yeah, we just want to return... I think I can do something like that. Stir found string, so that needs to be... That needs to be like that. Okay. Don't know what that. Found that. I can say. Okay. Missing colon. What? Where? I'm sure this will tell me anyway. But yeah, where? So the expression has type client errors. Yeah, because that cannot be like that here as well. Same thing as this. In join. Okay. Yeah, well, I just changed it now. So, oh, right here you mean. I see. Alright, thank you. Alright, and then this is expected client errors found that. So say does not work. So, I need to return. I do it like that. Expected server found string. Yes, that's the same thing as right here. Here we go. And there's no error. Okay, so there's the same thing right here. Okay. And then it did do that, and can I do that? And it says unknown command. Alright, and that is good. That's what I wanted. Okay, so now, private message. Alright, now that's all working, and it's easier to do. So, anywhere else that we do any writes, we can call it in that same way. So yeah, if I just grab the same thing, put it in here. So I'm going to need two of them. Two of them, basically. But I don't want to return. I want it, yeah, basically. So yeah, if it is no error, then we want to put this one in there. Oops, and yeah, something like that. And then we want to put all of this stuff in here. So I can just take this format, and then put it in here. So that's not actually going to work. I need to go like that. Okay, something like that. And that should work for that. Then I don't need the write or the flash. And then when you do the same thing for the nick, so like that. Yeah, I don't need to format this, so I can just do yeah, okay. And then yeah, it should all be handled. So missing a closing delimiter. Okay, so I have no colon right there. Consider adding a semicolon here. Okay, and then say okay, so that is a U8. Which one is the pass? Yeah, because we don't want to pass it as bytes, because it handles that. So there we go, and now it should still all work. Unknown command, okay, perfect. That is good. So private message is never used. Alright, but I will use that. So is there somewhere else where I say alright, well that is already a lot better. Here we could probably test for this as well. So this can return a result. It could be a client or a client errors. Yeah. And then this we can match. I'm gonna do it here. Let match, no, if let, string equal TCP stream net address dot to string. Yeah, I could probably use the format for this as well, but and then if it's okay, actually no, not to be okay like this, because it's not that. If like that, okay, stream, then we can do stream stuff. Else, we want to just return a client errors, and this is going to be a connection error. Connection error. I'll do it like that. Okay. Otherwise, we want to return the client. So, and instead of stream like that, we can just put the stream in there. So I'll do that, and stream is stream. Okay, and that should compile now. Client.expect. Ooh, yeah, because now we have to actually deal with that. So, yeah, we're gonna have a few places where that is. So, client.expect. So whenever we call client, it's gonna say that. Because we need to unwrap this out. Yeah, I can just do that, and then drive debug. Okay, I can do that, but we shouldn't actually, yeah. So I want to maybe just match it. Actually, I need to return an okay. Okay, like that. Yeah. And then we can unwrap, because that is the okay, right? Okay. And it still wants that, so. And yeah, that needs to be an error as well. Error. I can just do it like this, I think. Okay, and still wants me to do that, so don't want to do that because I should not. Yeah, because I don't want to ever print that out because I don't need that. So unwrap will not work for this, so I need to just match it. Let's see. So if let okay client equals that, then we can do stuff. Do all this stuff. Else, we just need to basically print that we could not connect. Else, and could not connect. And then it should work. So, it looks like it connected, and then help, and it says unknown command, because it shouldn't be unknown command, though. Yeah, so it just says unknown command now, so that's not good. So the message is not working now. So let me print the message. So unknown command, and then maybe I'll just print it here instead, and just put the commands in there. That'll be the full thing. And then if I type a command, it should say unknown command test, and then okay. So there's a lot of extra stuff after that. But so where is the Alright, so for some reason the first part is being cut off when we read it. That is not good. So something with this. Something with the say. So, message.message. Let's look at read messaging. And how do we handle that? So, say test. No, it doesn't do anything on itself. Okay, so this actually might not be working now. Is it returning an error? It's not returning there because it is returning the message. But it also it did have that. Whoops. And 0. Let's see what that says. So if I run it and then I'll retest, and it says Unknown command, unknown command. Ooh, okay. So that is quite interesting. It is, ooh. Oh, well, that's because of the other one that sent it. But now it just says unknown. So why is say. Okay, so did get that. Maybe ignore exclamation point. I don't know. No, I don't know what you mean. Don't know exactly what you mean. But it did get this part. So the say. Do this, and then that, and I can see it gets into there. So say test. And it did actually call the say. Ooh, but then it's calling it on the other bot. That is what this is all about. Yeah, I might have to disable the other one right now. Yeah, so the bot will not be working temporarily. But now if I do it, test, and okay, so it still isn't quite, oh yeah, well, test is still an command, but if I would say test, say, and it doesn't say anything back, because the client.say doesn't work anymore. So I'm going to do a private message. Alright, and now if I do say test, it should say that back. There we go. Alright, yeah, so it is still working. It was just, the other bot was confusing it. Okay. So that's pretty good. So that is how we can read that. Then you can match the commands. Okay. I don't need this anymore. We'll do this though, because it's easier to read like that. Alright. Yeah. So what else can I need to, let's see what else I have. Unwrap. Okay. Read file. So this one, it's just like a helper. If I can't read from the file, then there's a problem. But this isn't really part of the library, so I don't need to worry about that. Unwrap, and let's see what the next one is. Yes, that's in read message. So where else do we have it? Alright, so those are the only ones that we have left that I need to deal with. So, so if we have a read error, and this could also be like that. Okay, so we need to basically manage that. With okay, then we need to, yeah, do this stuff in here. Oops, that was one too many. Okay, so that's if it's okay. Then if it is not okay, if we have an error, then we don't really care what the error is because it's just going to be a read error. So we can just return error, client errors, read error. Something like that. Okay, and then this is a no messaging. Otherwise, we can return okay message. And then we do need to handle that, but let me see if that works. So it does still compile. So let's handle this one now. So, yeah, so this we can do if let okay stir back to 1. Something like that. Equals this, and then get rid of the unwrap. Okay, something like that. Then we can do stuff. Do I want to use that? Otherwise, we need to return a, so this is basically a string conversion error. So yeah, that can be a conversion error. Okay, and just, yeah, return error, conversion error. It's actually a client error. Client error. Okay, something like that. And then in here, we can put all this stuff. Okay. So something like that. There is a bit of nesting, but let me see if it compiles. It does not. So yeah, that's not going to work. So I can do if okay, stir, then stir equals stir back to 1. Can I do that? Alright, okay. And then, alright, and then if I do that, so will it work now? Unknown command. Okay, and then say test. And it does say it back. Alright, so that looks good then. Okay. And then do I have another? I think that was all of it. Yeah, so that was all the errors that I need to handle, right now at least, that I can see. So when we read it, yeah, we want to handle it as well. Else, alright, so here, if it is not that, maybe this should be a match instead, since there is a few different possibilities. So if there's no message, that means it was not a private message. So we can just disregard that. If there was a conversion error, that means there was something wrong with that. We probably shouldn't encounter that. If there was a read error, then there's something wrong with the thing. So we would want to do something in terms of the read error. The other ones, I think we can mostly just ignore. Yeah. So, yeah, basically, let's do match. And then, okay, let's see. Then I want to do all this stuff. Okay. Otherwise, if we get an error, okay, so error, I think we can do blank errors, read error. Then we'll just, can we just panic here? Just say, could not read from thing. Otherwise, we have another error, we can just ignore it. Can I do that? So now if I run this, okay, and then if I do, say something, and it will say it, okay, and if I do help, it should say help, not in the chat, but it should say it here, but it did not, so, why is that? Can I do, yeah, it should say help, because it needs to be private message, that's why, private message, okay. Yeah. So now if I redo it and then say help, it'll say helped back. Alright, perfect. So what do we have here? So we have username is never read. I will actually use that, so that's not a big deal. And that looks like the only thing. Yeah, so I think it's probably a little messy, because I haven't really done much air handling like this in Rust. So it was a learning experience. But I think it's not too bad. Could probably use formatting for this as well, though. Like, format. Address. Yo, Gmos, how are you doing? Yeah, like that. You're a Rust guy now. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I just really wanted to learn it. Because it seemed like it'd be valuable to learn. That is why. I still, if I'm being honest, I still do prefer C, but Rust is not too bad. I do like it. Rust is cool though, yes. Alright, and then get rid of this, and just do that. Oh yeah, so something like that should work then. And it did do that. Big W, yes indeed. Let me see, so, and it should say helped. And it did. Alright, perfect. So it does connect properly now. What is this? Oh yeah, that is good then. So is there somewhere else where I would want to use that format? Probably right here. Format. Nick, and then /n. Okay, something like that. And we don't need the to own. We do need nickname in there, and then we don't need this. And then that's going to look a lot cleaner. So, alright, and I just gotta make sure it works again. So if I say help, then it should say helped back, and it does. Alright, that is good. And do I have anywhere else where I wanted to use the format? Why my message not handled? What do you mean? I do not see a message from you. Previous message. Which one? They're all actually printing on it here. I don't see another message from you for some time. Yeah, I can show. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't want to load. So, okay. There we go. I think I got it now. Had to move it. So. Alright, now it's connected. But yeah, there was no other message from you there. But now it looks like you did send a message, so. Ta-da. Helped. Nice. Yeah. All right. Well, it is working. Yeah. So otherwise, we just print unknown command. We could say unknown command, but we want to make sure it starts with that. So it's gonna be like kind of basically if commands 0, 0. I don't know if I can do that. I think I need to do dot stars dot int. Bruh, 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 bruh. Nice. There is a limit though. A limit of I forgot what it was. It's like 128 or something like that. I could increase it, but dot int of 0 equals a bang. Then you want to find dot private message and just say unknown command, and we just want to put the command in here. I don't really know why I'm handling all this in here because I am going to get rid of it, but I want to make sure I can get it all working. My keyboard is messed up now. Okay, there we go. Back. Yeah, I want to put the command 0 in here. Like that. Else we can just not do anything, so I don't even need to worry about that. Alright, so now I'm going to refresh it now. Okay, and now it broke. So, private message. Okay, so because I don't handle that, but okay. And oh yeah, this needs to be actually format. Like that. Yeah, that's why that doesn't work. Okay. And format, okay, and the R, okay. Expected stir, found string. Alright, so I need to do that, and there we go. So now, yeah, now it should work. Say your mom, and it did actually work. Alright, so that is good then. And if we do an unknown command, then it should say unknown command. Alright, I don't know that that's fine. Yeah, so it says that, otherwise it doesn't do anything if you just say something else. So if you say something else, we could handle it in here, but that doesn't really matter if you don't say a command. So that is good then. So this is pretty much the whole thing. Then I can just implement all the commands. Unknown command, not a command. Yeah, these are the only two commands right now that I have in here. Helped. Yeah, I have my other bot which has a lot more commands. These ones. So these are all the commands. But I don't have it running right now because it was conflicting. I can run it again when it's going to join though. Alright, yeah. Now the other one should be running as well. So if you do something, it will say something twice. Yeah. Yeah, you can see unknown command, but then, yeah. Alright, so it looks like it's all working. So I think I will commit the changes. So I'm going to disable it right now. Yeah, so basically, how to describe it? Basically, need it more library-like. That's basically what I do. Not a very descriptive message, but that's okay. Yeah, so I'll push that. And then, yeah, I need to figure out how crates work in Rust, because I would like to make this a crate that I can import into my other one, other package, like make another package for the Twitch bot, and then actually implement all the stuff in here that I have, all this stuff. Yeah, so this is basically the main function will go away, and it'll be in the other bot. Okay. So what else? I think that's pretty much all that I need. So I think I'm going to take a quick break. Yeah. Quick break. Because I need to go to the bathroom. And then I will come back and then I can then I will look at crates. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, and I am back, with a minute to spare. Alright, so, yeah, crate. So basically, I just want to look up, Rust, I can make a crate. So I want to compile it to where I can just use it, yeah, I'm not sure really how to do that. I haven't looked into that at all. Create my own crate. Built. Yeah, so I don't really know how it works. But that is what I hope to discover. Yeah. So, build. Okay. This is actually a crate. That's not what I wanted. So, alright, publishing. So, yeah, how do you actually... So, license. Yeah, what do I have right now? So, what is it? So, we have the cargo.lot. And that has this stuff. So, the version... Yep, alright, so that's all fine. Automatically generate. Okay, so you don't manually edit that, so that's all good then. Cargo.pommel. So this is all the dependencies, which I do not have any. Edition 2021. So why is it 2021? Make it 2023, because that's the current year. I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but I'm going to do that. Okay. Then we have the Ruby. So I will need a license. I can just be my T license. Yeah, just. Okay. So license. Sure. This one. Alright, year. I'll do it like this. Copyright holder. Can I just put my username, or should I put my actual name? I'll put the username for now. I can fix it later if I need to. Okay, cargo publish. Yeah, but really I don't want to publish it, I just want to compile it into a package that I can use. Let me see. So, basically, let's import my library. How do I say that? Alright, how do I use or import that? Can I do actually cargo build help? Okay, so compilation, so release, profile, target directly. Alright, so targets, yeah, so bins. Okay, package. Okay. Config, nope. Oh, features. That's not exactly what I want. So, can I convert it to a library project? Cargo into a library. Can I do that? Is there dash lib? Yeah, how do I make it a library? Go binary to library. Not sure exactly how to Google it. I'm not used to this stuff. Alright, so this will probably help. Lib. So that is what I want actually. So I need to modify the cargo.toml file. So package. Yeah. So this is actually lib. Name is that, and then path. Okay, so path equals source slash. It is main. I should probably change the name though. So I'll just call it IRC. And then I can do cd source, and then main to IRC. Okay. Okay, and then bin, I don't need the bin, so I think I still need the package actually, so I don't think I can completely change that. Yeah, so this needs to be package, and then I can have the lib, put this in there, as well as the name. Okay, something like that I think will work. And then we can have that. So let me try just cargo build lib. Okay, actually, so that is why it's a, it's why it's 2021, so that's fine. cargo build lib. Okay. Alright. Build IRC dash dash lib. Cargo build health. Let me look at that. Alright, I thought there was something that was like that. Dash dash lib. Okay, does this show... Alright, what if I just do cargo? What will it do? Okay, so that... Alright, so it is actually doing something. So that cannot have hyphens, so I'll just call it IRC. IRC. Okay, it's Rust. Okay. I'm trying to think of a good name. IRC. I'll just do that for now. I'm not going to come up with things. Alright, build, and then we have some warnings. Main is never used. Read file is never used. Okay. Associated. Are you building this lib for fun or for some purpose? Because there are IRC crates available. Well, I'm doing it because I wanted to learn about Rust. And then I also need a bot for my Twitch channel. So it is for fun, for learning, and it has an actual purpose of actually using the bot on my Twitch channel. Yeah, and I know that there is IRC crates, but I would rather make my own because I like to do that. Yes. So yeah. So associated items. So I don't know what that means exactly. Nice. Did it the same. Nice. Alright, so do I have now? Okay, I don't think. Okay. Yeah, so I don't... Cargo build. So main is never used, that makes sense. I don't know. Oh yeah, we never use those because we don't call them in the main. Alright, that is fine. Okay, so what if... Yeah, so what if now I actually go into the source, and then I make a main, and I actually copy the main from here. The main and also this one, because I don't need it. I'm assuming Rust, building the Twitch bot with IRC client and Rust, good way to learn. Yeah. I actually did the same thing in Go, in an attempt to learn Go, and now I'm making the same thing in Rust as well. Yeah, to compare them, kind of. Alright, and then, yeah, then I want to use it. So use IRC. Actually, I don't think that's gonna work. How do you use it? How can I do that? So I want to use... Right, not need to use it. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, then I need to modify the cargo.calling because I need the lib and then also the binary. Name equal, or actually, yeah, it's binary, right? Because that's what it shows here. Simple. Where is the... then I do have dependencies, but that is... that's not... because it's actually in here, so... Let me look. So, actually, up here... Yeah, this one. This is the one that I was looking at. So... bin. Alright, and then this is IRC bin. And then path equals source slash main.ls. Okay. And then let me try that. So cargo build. So yeah, we have problems. Go to resolve client. Alright, yeah, so we need to actually use it. So how can I do that? Okay, I see it says it right there. In main.rs, and I need to use okay. Alright, use mylib test. So it is actually, so you import each function. Okay, so I want it is IRC. C. And I want client. Cargo build. Alright, let me actually answer this because I can't read that. Cargo build. Alright, and let's see. So we need client errors as well. Okay, so I can do that. And that is actually a private struct. Oh, so I need to make it public. That is okay. So we need client and then client errors. Okay. And then I need to go into here as well and make it public. So the message, I don't know that needs to be public. But it says return that, so maybe. This will need to be public as well. Alright, so now let me do cargo build. And alright, so now we have a few more. Alright, yeah, and I do need to make it public. Cargo build, okay. That needs to be public as well. And then the fields of messaging. Okay. So these can both be public. So I don't think I need to make the struct itself public, because you're not going to be initializing it. So I think that's okay. This can be public as well. Now let's see, cargo build. Alright, and client.read message is private type. Okay. Okay, yes, that I do need it to be public as well. Alright, that is fine. And then it did build. Okay. And if I go into target, debug, so IRC bin, if I run that, then we get an error. Not found. Okay, because, yeah, I can't run it from here, because it is actually trying to read a file. So I need to actually go into here. That might not work, but target, debug, IRC bin. And then, okay, I think it connected now. So if I do save this, then there should be two that say it. Yes, alright, so it did actually work. Okay, so I can do that. But what if, so that compiles it in there, but I really want to externally use it. So yeah, that actually shows in here. Something like that, and then, okay, flexible. So yeah, so let me try making just Twitch bot. So I'll just call it that for now. Actually, I need to do cargo and Twitch bot. Okay, and then go into Twitch bot and the source, and I want to actually modify the cargo.com and the dependency. So I want to use mine. So how can I do that? Path equals the library. So I will need a way to do that. So can I do it is Rust IRC equals that equals, and then I will just have a lib folder, and then Rust IRC IRC.rs, or actually it's not really rs, it is Rust IRC. I don't know what the extension is. Okay, so I can go into Rust IRC, go into target and debug. So can I just can I take the rlib? Can I do that? I don't know how it works exactly. Because I don't really want to just publish it. It's really something that I want. So yeah, so I want to get that to work. Let me go back. And I want to copy paste the main.rs into bot source. Okay, so then I have that in there, and I need that to compile. So I'll just try target debug. Let's try getting lib rest irc.rlib, sure, and then putting that into bot/lib. Yeah, and I don't have the lib, so I'll just put it in there right now. Bot, and then make the lib move lib rest irc into, what are you trying to achieve? I'm trying to basically use this library that I have yeah, in the comma, trying to use it here as a dependency of this one without uploading it to the crate.io or whatever. Yeah, without publishing it. And I don't know how to do that exactly. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, and then I go build, and it probably will fail. And I do. Whoops. That's not what I wanted. Alright, what is it called again? It is called rlib. So use a workspace and have dependencies there. Okay, how do I do that then? Cargo workspace. Alright, yeah, so that won't work. Cargo workspaces. So let me see. workspace. Okay, so adder. Okay, I think I see. So, and below, cargo tunnel. Okay, and workspace is equals struct like workspace. In the CLI folder in the tunnel file, you can end dependency by path. Okay. Okay, and then if I let me see, so let me read. Can I add cd add? Adder 1. Okay. Well then can I oops. This might not be right. Okay. Yeah, so I need to read this one. And then comma and it's lib slash rest IRC. Okay. And then rest IRC is not defined, so I need do I need to call it like that? Let me see. So how can I okay, dependencies. Adder slash that. Okay, so then oh, okay, so I need a separate one for this. I think I see. So then, yeah, with the bot, maybe I don't need to do that. Maybe I do. So that, and then also source, and then dependencies for source. Well, no, so that's not gonna. Yeah, I think I do need that. Well, I'll see. Okay. Space. Okay, so workspace. Okay. And then subfolders with crates. Alright, so workspace dot dependencies. System members. Okay. Okay. So yeah, it needs to okay, it needs to be like a higher one. I think I see. So I can do something like that. And then I have the bot. And then in the cargo.tommy, now this as well as bot. This is like the main one. And then source slash main into bot slash source. Something like that. And then build. So that's not gonna work yet. Because rest IRC is not bot, but in the bot tunnel, check workspace for now, and then you have members as folders, and if you go inside the folder you can yeah. That is what I'm doing, I think. Okay, yeah, and then the dependency, the rest IRC equals lib slash rest IRC. Okay. That's not gonna work. So in here they actually showed let's see what's up here. Requirement. Alright, so that's not I need path, yeah. And then okay. And let's see if that compiles now. Few crates. Why are there all these crates? Oh, okay, maybe. Alright, I can try that. Yeah, but why is there crates now? I don't understand. Why there's all these. Okay, so let me modify that. Well, this needs to be path. Well, that is a problem. Okay, I'll try that. Yeah, I think it needs to be that because I have it. Yeah. No. Alright, so I'm gonna build it up here actually. No. So bot and that. Okay. Alright, so I'll change this back again. Cargo build. And no such file or directory. Alright, so why is there no file directly in lib? Oh, yeah. Well, that's why there's none of that. Yeah. But it also, yeah, I can see that. But why? Because it is there. Not for this one. But when it is Rust IRC, why does it fail? Because that is there. Lib / IRC. Yeah, we do have a cargo.com there. So, yeah, I don't know why that fails. Yeah. Do I want to get rid of this? Can I just comment it out? No, it's the path. Is the path wrong? Oh, I see. I see. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I see. The dash. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Alright. And then cargo bill. Okay. Bot. Okay, so alright, so that is another thing. Let me actually go back into here and change this back actually, because I do want it back like that. Whoops, that's not right. And then I will fix that. Yeah, so change that back. And then there we go. So yeah, we have package bot. So I don't know what that means. Search package. That's IRC. I can't use that there though, right? Okay, I suppose I can. So, cd target debug bot. And it's not going to run from here because I don't have a thing. But I think it did actually work. So, yeah. Because I have the in the lib. Yeah, I need to copy paste it. And how you name dependency elements matter. Yeah. Alright, I got it figured out now. Yeah, because I have the dot client. It's actually in the source. Which I should probably do it somewhere else. But for now, I'm just going to do this, and it's going to be in bot source. Alright, and then I will go into bot. Because that is sort of the secret key that I have. So that is why. Get debug bot. And then, there we go, and I think it joined. So now I can type something, and it will respond. Yeah, so the other one also responded, my Go one, but this one did respond, and it said helped. So it is working now. I did imported it here, and it all seems to work. So I can't commit this because I need to make sure that git ignore works and everything. Okay, I think the git ignore is up here. Yeah, so I need that, and then I also need bot / target. No, bot / source / dot client. Like that actually. Bot source client, and then I want to also go into lib Rust IRC source, and I want to remove that client from there. And I don't think it's in here, so yeah. Okay. So now, yeah, I will need to make a git repository for this though. So I think that's the only thing that I need to ignore. Okay. Alright. I pushed all the changes for the other one as well, right? I guess not the new one where I changed it. So, yeah. Now I can go into Rust IRC. Then I can, yeah, thank God. Move into, actually, added library compilation. And then I want to actually, I probably want to clone it rather than the copy and paste that I did. Make it like a sub module. Can I do that? Alright, well for now, I think this is good. So I'll probably push the bot after the stream. Yeah, after the stream I will push this. And then, but all the IRC stuff is actually here now. And it does have the bot code as well right now. because I need to get rid of it. But yeah, the main IRS is in there. Okay. Yeah, so I do need to update some things. But yes, so it is working. Cargo run. Okay. So that doesn't work. But can I? Yes, that doesn't work. That does not work. What do you mean? My build it is fine. Underscore. Okay. We got it. Why does it work when I build it though? It recognizes that. Yeah, so that doesn't work. Okay, now it works. Wait. Huh? I'm very confused. So why did it... Okay. Was it just from the wrong directory, or... I have no idea what to do. Okay. Well, it does work. So there we go. I can run it now, and I can build it. Yeah, so that is... I don't really need the... I need the binary in here, but I'm not going to remove that right now, so yeah. I think that's pretty much it. So, yeah. The next stream will be implementing the whole Twitch bot and getting that working. Yeah, so I'm going to clean stuff up and then commit this, properly commit it, to a new repo for the Rust bot. Okay. Then it can be confusing if you start using dashes in name or path. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Did not realize that, or I would have named it differently. But now I don't want to rename it. So, yeah. Appreciate your help, by the way. Yeah, so I think that is about it. Yeah. So it is all working. Yeah. So next is the actual bot. And implementing all the commands. Probably gonna clean this up so it's a bit nicer looking. But yeah. So I have all the stuff that I need to implement the bot. Cannot use dashes in Rust code. Yeah. And it makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. But I did not. Hindsight. Yeah. Alright. So yeah. I suppose that is about it. So yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your help. And yeah. I will see you guys next time.